need you to imagine something. You wake up one morning, everything looks normal. Your room, your hands, your face in the mirror. But something feels wrong. You touch your arm, nothing. You pinch yourself, nothing. And then the thought hits you, not as a fear, not as a worry, but as a complete, absolute certainty. You are dead, not dying, not sick, dead. You try to tell your family, but they don't believe you. They say you're fine. They say you're standing right there talking to them, but you know the truth. You can feel it, or rather, you can't feel anything at all. This is not a nightmare. This is not a horror movie. This is a real medical condition, and right now, there are people living with it. Welcome to GlitchMind, and welcome to the most terrifying disorder your brain can experience, the Cotard Delusion, also known as walking corpse syndrome. In 1880, a French neurologist named Jules Cotard encountered a patient unlike any he had ever seen. She was a middle-aged woman, physically healthy, no injuries, no infections. But she believed, with total unshakable certainty, that she was dead, that her organs had rotted away, that she had no blood left in her body. She refused to eat because dead people don't need food. She refused to sleep because dead people don't sleep. She stood completely still for hours because she believed her body was just an empty shell. Jules Cotard named the condition after himself, and for over 100 years, doctors had no idea what caused it until brain scans changed everything. Here's where it gets fascinating. Your brain has a specific region responsible for recognizing yourself. It tells you, this is your body, these are your hands, this is your face. In people with Cotard delusion, this region goes completely silent. Scientists discovered this using brain scans. When they compared a healthy brain to a Cotard patient's brain, the difference was shocking. The Cotard brain looked almost identical to a brain in a coma. Think about that. The person's walking, talking, breathing, but the part of their brain responsible for self-awareness is essentially switched off. So when they look in the mirror, they don't see themselves, they see a stranger, a corpse, an empty vessel, and no amount of logic can convince them otherwise, because the feeling isn't coming from their thoughts, it's coming from their brain's hardware. It's like trying to convince a colorblind person that the sky is blue. They're not lying. They genuinely cannot see it. Let me tell you about Graham. Graham was a man from Scotland who attempted suicide by falling asleep in his bath with an electrical appliance. He survived, but something changed in his brain when he woke up. He believed he was dead, completely and utterly dead. He stopped eating, he stopped washing, he spent his days walking through graveyards because, as he told doctors, that's where dead people belong. He said, I had no reason to do anything. I was dead. What's the point of eating if you're already dead? Doctors tried everything, medication, therapy, logic, nothing worked. Then they put him in a brain scanner. What they found shocked the entire medical world. Graham's brain activity in certain regions was so low, it resembled patients under general anesthesia. He was awake, but his brain was essentially off. After years of treatment, Graham slowly recovered, but he describes the experience as the most isolating thing imaginable. You can't explain it to anyone, he said, because everyone tells you you're alive, but you know you're not. And that loneliness of being the only dead person in a world full of living people is something I wouldn't wish on anyone. Then there was a woman in the United States, referred to only as Mrs. D in medical records. She came to her doctor one day and calmly explained that she had died 3 weeks ago. She said she could smell her own flesh rotten. She could feel her organs dissolving inside her. When her doctor pointed out that she was clearly alive, breathing, speaking, sitting in front of him, she nodded politely. "I know it seems that way," she said, "but I'm not. I've been dead for weeks. I just haven't stopped moving yet." She wasn't being dramatic. She wasn't seeking attention. She genuinely believed it with every cell in her body. And that is what makes Cotard Delusion so terrifying. It doesn't feel like a delusion. It feels like the most obvious truth in the world. So what causes it? Scientists now believe Cotard Delusion occurs when two parts of the brain disconnect from each other. The first part, the fusiform face area, is responsible for recognizing faces and bodies, including your own. The second part, the amygdala, is responsible for attaching emotional responses to what you see. In a healthy brain, these two regions work together constantly. You see your hand, and you feel that it's your hand. You see your face, and you feel that it's your face. In Cotard patients, this connection breaks. They can see their body, but they feel nothing when they look at it. No recognition, no familiarity, no sense of self. And when your brain experiences something it can't explain, it creates a story, a narrative that makes sense of the experience. For Cotard patients, that narrative is, "I must be dead, because if you're alive, you should feel alive," and they don't. Treatment usually involves antidepressants, antipsychotics, and in severe cases, electroconvulsive therapy. Many patients recover, but some live with it for years. And during that time, every single day, they wake up already knowing they're dead. I want to leave you with one final thought. Right now, your brain is doing something extraordinary. It is constantly, silently, invisibly constructing your sense of self, your sense of being alive, your sense of existing in a body that belongs to you. You don't think about it. You don't choose it. It just happens automatically every second of every day. And for most people, it works perfectly. But for some, through no fault of their own, the machinery breaks, and they wake up in a world where they no longer exist. Graham recovered, Mrs. D recovered, many Cotard patients go on to live normal lives, but their stories remind us of something we take for granted every single day. The feeling of being alive is not guaranteed. It is a gift. One that your brain gives you every morning when you open your eyes. So next time you wake up and you feel the weight of your body, the warmth of your breath, the beating of your heart, remember that somewhere someone woke up today and felt none of that. And they are convinced, absolutely convinced, that they never will again. Next week on GlitchMind, we're exploring the case of a man who woke up speaking a foreign language he had never learned, not a few words, fluently, overnight. Science has no complete explanation. Subscribe to GlitchMind, turn on notifications, and I'll see you on the strange side. Welcome to GlitchMind.